running only a fake. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid. Hate, I begin to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bending post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just chicken straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a I like, need a replay. I begin to it every night, what's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turn like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on the three-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off, I need space. I don't want your heart, I just need. I've been on my grind, boy, you need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just chicken straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, you ain't get a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, you ain't get a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See what? See what made the dream work. 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 Now every day I'll be counting it up, screaming your name and they proud of you up. This only be down when you walk. They say I don't count it, but we be the best. Keep it up, but you keep it in less. On my chest, so I keep me a bliss. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I be like. Make sure the money keep calling. Pop said it, boy, y'all ballin'. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stall. I sick of they body, no time for no bargain. Gotta feed my only son. Gotta feed my little daughter. She cherish everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Henny in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to.
This series shifts locations as we get set for a big one. Game 3 of the NBA Finals, right here on EA Sports. We're at Toyota Center in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Raptors coming into play. They held serve in the first 2 games of these finals. Now we come to Game 3, and with the venue change, the series could change as well. Jay, you look at the Raptors, they have evolved in recent years. Last in assists per game a couple of regular seasons ago. Now they're sharing the basketball in far different ways. How do you guard against this current style?
Well, adding Serge Ibaka really made a difference for this Toronto team. You have Valanciunas down low, can give you points in the block as well. But the versatility of all the different pieces that they now have is a difference for this team. Something you wouldn't know about this matchup, though. Both teams rank top 2 in the league as far as defensive ratings. This is going to be a slugfest on the defensive end.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Pascal Siakam snatching it out of the air. Faried. Nice pass to set things up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defenders.
And a nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. Marc Gasol tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fires the 3. They dared him, and he burns them.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Houston with the basketball. Driving right to the basket. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Iman Shumpert, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Austin Rivers. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Marc Gasol rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Gasol. Marc Gasol missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And a throwdown.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. For 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Down to Faried. Good look that time, but off the mark. Gasol, guarded by Nene. To Ibaka. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Rivers with the basketball. Up by 3. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Whoops. go. It's Rockets ball. Austin Rivers. Serge Ibaka with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Ibaka. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And he dunks it down for 2.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. And a putback slam. That's the end of one here in game number 3. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first. Toronto has the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Westbrook into the front court. They're down 3. Harden to Westbrook. He throws it down.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. Westbrook across the timeline. They trail by 1. Lets it fly from long range. No good. Clint Capella. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Fred VanVleet. To Ibaka. Lowry. Nice pass to set things up. Slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's in the hands of Harden. To Fareed. Rebound comes to Lowry. Short jumper won't go down. The follow won't go either. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Westbrook to Harden. The drive right to the basket. Pascal Siakam swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Runner's good there.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And Also, the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim, that was a thing of beauty.
Harden to Westbrook. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Lowry. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. To Westbrook. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Fred VanVleet. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Lowry. Kyle Lowry is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. Pascal Siakam sends it away. Slams it home on the putback. Long key from 3/4 court. So the 2 teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our ending.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's James Harden once again. To Westbrook. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Rims out. Siakam against Harden. To Gasol. Fred VanVleet rises for the slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Westbrook with it. The deficit is 6. Off the assist.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25+ assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Toronto with the basketball. Lowry. And the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Harden with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Iman Shumpert at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Notched down the first. And he makes them both. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
It's in the hands of James Harden. To Westbrook. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Van Vliet. Count the basket at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Westbrook into the front court. Now down 6. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Russell Westbrook. A couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Able to convert on both free throws. To Powell. Tyson Chandler pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Westbrook. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Great pass to set it up. Pascal Siakam, huge block. That'll get out off the Raptors. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To P.J. Tucker. Serge Ibaka with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Gets it in the left corner. To Powell. From long range. Offensive rebound. Serge Ibaka. He's now 5 for 6.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Rivers into the front court. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. To Powell. Lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. And finishes strong. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going.
You know what's coming.
Harden. Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
From the painted area, won't go down. Fred VanVleet. Got toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Harden in possession, trailing by 14. It's a big finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance. It's 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
To Capella. Harden. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Clint Capella sends it away. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Count it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Can't miss those. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Fareed. Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on the 3-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. And the finish at the rim.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. It's the Raptors with the victory. And for the very first time in franchise history, they are NBA champions. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were solid in today's victory. These guys did so much running and scoring in transition, I got tired just watching them. They ran the break with perfection and used it not only to score, but to tire out the defense. The Rockets didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. The Rockets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Fast break points. Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Back with more highlights from the one. Did you see the rim rocking going on last night? Didn't I? Got you. Let's look at these highlights. I don't know if the basket can come down. I guess it can, because if it could, it would have went down last night. The one was attacking the basket all night. Okay, folks, it is K-Spade the Prospect signing off. As you can see, the one lived at the rim last night. Nobody can do anything about it. And I'll be here with more highlights from the one in the future. Make sure you come back.